years before I can stand up here, so I feel pretty special. On behalf of State Farm, welcome to UNAVSA-12 Annual Leadership Conference. Let's get another round of applause to all of our leadership, our volunteers, and the staff. So as Stefan had mentioned, I've been a State Farm agent for 6 years and also a part of UNAVSA since 2010. So shortly, about 6 months after I opened my agency, I got involved. So it feels great to actually be able to stand up here and talk about State Farm and their commitment to the community, as well as having been a part of that community for so long. I want to say a special thank you to the executive board, the entire conference staff, and all the hard-working volunteers for making this conference possible. We applaud UNAVSA for encouraging leadership development and building relationships that grow and benefit beyond this union. For the past 5 years, State Farm has been a proud partner with UNAVSA in its efforts to empower the next generation of leaders who serve as stewards to the Vietnamese community. State Farm has partnered with UNAVSA through presenting a lot of workshops such as Life Events and Make It Possible. Has anybody been a part of that workshop in the past? Anybody? All right. Hopefully we can get more involved in the future. And we also have events that are partnered with like CRAC, and we're doing it online so that if we're not able to have people attend during conference or it's not available during conference, we can also have it online. I feel that conference is such an important event for our community because it is the spark of inspiration for us to continue what we do every day and to put our individual impact in everything that we touch. Without conference, that spark sometimes can die inside of you. But with conference, it pushes you forward and it makes you do more things that you ever thought would be possible. So, once again, on behalf of State Farm, we are pleased to sponsor the UNAVSA Conference. We wish you all a wonderful event, and we know that you're going to build great memories with each other. Thank you again, and thanks for letting me be a part of this.
He graduated from the University of California at Davis with a Bachelor of Science in Genetics. In 2011, he joined Nimble Storage, a company where he and his sales partner were the #1 sales team worldwide. Currently, he is the first sales engineer at Atrium, a self-startup company founded by many pioneers in IT from VMware and Data Domain. He has been a proud sponsor of the UNAVSA-12 community since 2007. For many projects such as the Visionary Scholarship, as well as the UNAVSA Conference Planning. Please join me to welcome our gold sponsor on stage, please.
How you guys doing, UNAVSA? Anyone have Ziploc bags? I like those bath salts over there. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm on stage today, and you guys want to know who I am. And I like to tell this story every year because it reminds me that leaders fail, leaders make mistakes, but we learn from them. It also reminds me of where I came from. 8 years ago, I sat in those same seats like you guys do today, confused with my life, not knowing what to do with my career. And, so a little about myself here. I typical Asian family. I grew up in San Jose. And I was one of those kids where if I wasn't a doctor, I was a failure. And so, basically, all my life, I thought I wanted to become a doctor. Trust me, you won't have to want to become your doctor. And, I tinkered with computers, and it was always something I was very passionate with. But up to college, I just declared my major as being a genetics major. So I graduated with my major with a 2.01. Just enough to graduate. And then, at that point, I realized that I had to do what made me happy to be successful. So I chose the first thing that I found, it was with computers. And I took the first job available. I mean, come on, I got to fend for myself, right, guys? And so I became a software developer. And so within a year, I was climbing the ranks real quickly. And then at that point, I realized, and I was consulting for Fortune 10 companies. I was solving problems that a lot of people can solve. and I still wasn't very happy with my life. I mean, you guys think that, hey, I'm traveling the world, I was dining and dining every city in the world here. I was miserable in my life. And how can this guy that's, you look at things and has everything at such a young age be so happy? Right? And it wasn't until I realized something in my life. You have to look at, and people think that, wow, you're so successful, you know everything, you know where your life's headed. The fact is, I still don't know what I'm doing. Because I look at life as a challenge. And so back to my story here, I was traveling the world, and I met two gentlemen that really inspired my life. One gentleman that I looked up to, and he had a private plane. Every week he flew to different parts of the world, and I could really see, I liked him. I mean, he was more successful than I was. I was like, wow, but he looked unhappy. And this guy ended up killing himself, after some time. And I said, oh my God, this is a path I don't want to head down. And then I met a second guy, a guy by the name of Peter Thiel. He was a founder of a small company called PayPal, and co-founder of Elon Musk. And I had dinner with him one time, and he told me that the most miserable time of his life was when he retired from PayPal. And then he traveled the world, he was living in Italy, but he was miserable. And then he decided to go back into his life and start a new company. And he didn't need the money. It was about the challenge. Life's about challenges, right? And so I took his advice, and the first thing I did was I joined, I'm moving from engineering here. And then I said, let's do the thing that scares me most. Do something that I knew I couldn't do. I joined the profession of sales. And I'll tell you, I failed miserably the first year. So as I'm getting here is that the first year of sales, I did only 1% of my quota. By the second year, I learned from my mistakes, and I did 8% of a public company's revenue. If you put that in perspective, you have a 100 sales team worldwide, and one team is contributing 8%. That's pretty significant. So, as I challenge you, UNAVSA, look at everything you're scared of. Do what scares you. Challenge yourself. That is the key to success. Thank you.